Friday the 10th of February and it's the first day at London Fashion Week. Marie Claire TV have exclusive behind-the-scenes access, catwalk runway shows, celebrity interviews and interviews with the designers themselves. We're going to be telling you what's hot and what's not for autumn-winter 2008. High street giant Topshop is showing its unique collection here today at Westminster University. A higher price point with a higher design content. This collection is available online and in selected stores. We're about to go backstage to see what makes this brand tick. Hi Kelly.
Hello.
Can you describe your style to us?
I think it's very individual, but at the same time, it's very accessible. I mean, you could dress like me very easily if you wanted to.
Well, basically, the Unique collection is where we give our designers, they all actually design the whole of the core ranges for us, but we give them total creative freedom to come up with what they think is going to be the most directional collection of the season, really.
Now, how many people comprise of the design team?
We've actually got about 20 people in our design team, so it's quite a big design team. And obviously that goes from our kind of head senior designers down to sort of much more junior. But they all get a chance, which is really good.
Now, I also heard a rumour that it's all females, is that correct?
Actually it is, yeah! Really? That's unusual, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Yeah. Do you think this affects the design in any way?
I'm sure it must do in some way. I suppose maybe it makes it more wearable, that actually they design clothes that they would really love to wear themselves, which is, yes, and then we all want to wear them too.
Exactly, I can't wait till it's in the shops. Karen, thanks so much for talking to us. Liz, can you tell us what you thought about the Topshop Unique show?
Well, I thought it was very muted, which I was slightly surprised about because it hasn't been recently. But I love the sort of barky sort of print, except they were in a bit of a grey, like the silhouettes. And I think I suspect there'll be quite a bit of chiffon floating around in the season.
Do you think that's going to transpire into the main show collections, maybe in Paris or Milan?
I suspect so, because I think you don't get rid of femininity just in one season. So as there was a lot of femininity last season, I suspect it's going to be frills and some flounces, but in paler, darker colours for winter.
So that was the Topshop Unique show. Quite a few pieces in there I'd like to wear. Now we're off to the next one. Jaeger, the iconic British fashion brand, is showing its Jaeger London collection here tonight for the first time at London Fashion Week. Backstage at the Jaeger London show. Very exciting. What was the decisions that made Jaeger want to show on the London Fashion Week schedule?
Well, the collection's been growing in strength and we've been more confident. It's been going really well and we just thought it was really the right time now to actually do the catwalk show so we could actually get the whole look across and let everyone see what we've been doing really and where we're at.
Now, can you tell me, how does the Jaeger London collection differ to the Jaeger and the Black collection?
Okay. Well, the London collection, it kind of maintains the heritage kind of the brand in terms of quality and cut and things which we find are really important. But it's much more kind of contemporary, much more fashion forward, much more the clothes that we, the design team, would want to wear ourselves, although there are many things in the main range too, but it's much more fashion, really. We had kind of several muses from people like Varushka, kind of 60s supermodel for her kind of slight bohemian spirits. There's an element of bohemia. There's elements of really kind of smart dressing. Print is really important within the collection.
So tell me what you thought about the Jaeger show.
Well, I thought it was fantastic. I mean, I thought that the best things were I don't know whether they looked like some sort of moulded wool with, they were sort of flared, like a bootleg flare, very tight at the top and fantastic shaped coats. But I thought they were the strongest pieces, definitely. I suppose what you could call the tailoring. Also some great sort of beiges and buff colours, which I think will be strong for next season. But I think on the whole it looked great. It's all about a tassel.
As we can see, the Jaeger show was simply fantastic. Day one over at London Fashion Week. We'll see you again tomorrow.